we in Bahrain, since His Majesty the King took over the reign in 1999 and embarked on what is called a very progressive, creating a progressive, modern, civil society in which we have separation between the executive arms of the country, the government, legislative part, judicial part of the country, and creating freedom and transparency in all aspects of Bahrain's life. This program was voted on a national charter in 2001, which set the basis for His Majesty's program. And 98.4% of Bahrain's voting population voted for this charter. After this, Bahrain's constitution was developed, and it is one of the most progressive and modern constitution in Middle East, creating a parliament that has an elected arm represented by 40 elected parliamentarians with 40 appointed members of the Shura Council, which is the upper house of the parliament, appointed by His Majesty the King, getting his mandate from the national charter and from the constitution. Together, they form the National Assembly. The freedom of the press, the freedom of creating NGOs, all this started in 2002. Very progressive, very forward-looking, very modern, democratic constitution. And what happened in Bahrain, I say, is as a result of this open and democratic situation that we had, that people could express themselves. There was no problem in that. And when the situation event started on 14th of February, even the leadership of Bahrain recognized that yes, some of the people may have legitimate concerns. They want better living, better health, better education, better housing. So there was no disagreement in that. The leadership recognized that. The parliament recognized that. The people of Bahrain recognized that, because it is the right of people to want better life for themselves. However, this very normal and natural request or requirement that was expressed in some of the marches that we have seen was hijacked by extremist politicians. And that was really the problem that Bahrain faced. And it shocked us all. Shocked us all because Bahrain, as you rightly said, is known for its open society, coexistence between all religions in Bahrain. Bahrain is the most progressive society in Middle East that allows practice of religion, all kind of religion, irrespective. You can practice it and nobody interferes in your personal life. The freedom of person in Bahrain has been second to none. This is why we were shocked when these normal demonstrations that in any democratic country, in any open society, is expressed peacefully, was hijacked and was turned into a violent protest which progressed day by day to demand something beyond acceptance of the people of Bahrain. which is talking about against the government, talking about against the leadership, and the people of Bahrain don't want that. There is also no doubt that these political extremists were motivated and supported by foreign interests. And maybe you have seen there were TV channels were set up by foreign supporters to only focus on Bahrain and to advocate and promote some of the indoctrinated video clips, documentaries, lies, exaggerations in order to play on the emotion of the people. But they are, I say the Bahraini people are the same people. 98.4% voted for the national charter, voted for the constitution, and coexisted beautifully to meet the program of His Majesty the King in turning Bahrain into a modern country with solid economy, diversified economy, with transparency and better living standards of the people.